Hi, I'm going to be, hmm, let's ask ourselves an IELTS question. It could be a TOEFL question as well, since many of my students are entering into a university. I want to tell you this though. Students who are taking my courses are earning more, gaining more accessibility to positions and careers. So, if you know someone who's interested in learning to speak English and gaining more opportunities to express themselves freely and comfortably in English, write their names down below. So, let's talk about an IELTS question. One IELTS question that you might encounter would be, tell me about the town or city or village with which you live. You might start out by talking about the name. The name of my town is Charlotte, North Carolina. I live in the state of North Carolina. I live in the state, North Carolina. Okay? Be sure that you mention the state or the city. This expands the amount of time that you're talking. And while you're trying to eat up the seconds or the minute, depending upon which test you're taking, this is a good segue into trying to think about what it is that you want to say, how you want to say it, and gain the initial points. Many of you, or most of you, or maybe even just a few of you, have heard me talk about pita, P-I-T-A. No, it is not something that you eat, but it does represent. P is for phrasal verbs. I is for idioms. T is for transitional phrases. And A is academic vocabulary. So let's just talk about the last one today in this acronym of PITA. Academic vocabulary is any three-syllable word. Now, you won't find that written anyplace, but I can tell you that if you can come up with a three-syllable word, it is going to be considered academic. For example, many times you will say, I would like to talk about my hometown. I would enjoy tremendously telling you about my hometown. Tremendously. That's 4 syllables. That would be a great way to enter into the conversation. Now, as you talk about your hometown, your city, or your village, you want to use, well, I don't want to say that you have to make it abundantly clear that you're using academic vocabulary, but once you start practicing your daily conversations with academic vocabulary, it will become even easier for the vocabulary words to come to your mind. So if I talk about my hometown now, I'll start again. You have, I think, 45 seconds to talk about your hometown, and I'll look at my timer, and I will start to talk for 45 seconds at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. My hometown is Charlotte. Charlotte is located in North Carolina, and I live in the United States. Many people in my hometown are in the banking industry. Downtown, we have these huge, tall buildings, so I think we are somewhat of a financial capital. When we travel downtown, you'll see lots of cars parked on the street. Some is for paid parking. And we have a huge amount of parking decks, parking lots to accommodate the numerous people working downtown. So if you were to come downtown, you wouldn't have to worry about finding fantastic places to eat because it is full of wonderful places to eat lunch, breakfast, and dinner. That is about 45 seconds. I hope that you enjoyed that brief presentation, and the more you practice, the better you will become at it. Now, I had a little bit of a challenge because this is my first series of daily recordings for you. And as you will notice time and time again, I will be improving and getting better, just as you will get better with practice. Take care, and thanks so much for joining me today. Bye for now. I'm Dr. Priscilla, the founder of Speak Excellent English. Bye for now.